If you need anyone. If it'll make a difference or not, but that's what I'm using. And then, so your first one that needs to be the fastest is that one right there. And the second one that needs to be fastest right after has got to be Poe. Poe has to be second right after because he's going to come in and clean up Falcon and one-shot it because, well, for one, his 195, the others was 196, so he'll have a one speed disadvantage and be right behind him. But this right here, the shot, is why this works. It says this attack can be evaded and always scores critical hits against enemies with no protection, and that's why it's gonna work, guys. This you'll see you later. And then I have Silencer because he's pretty quick too. I got the 3 fastest ships in the game, 194, so he'll be like right after to clean up if he needs to or get stuns on next to guys. But the reason this works is well, there's 2 reasons. One reason is the first move with your TIE fighter has to remove all the protection, and the second move has to wipe out the Millennium Falcon. And I've done this against 7 stars that have more protection. Just to let you guys know, I might make a video just to show you guys that, but I don't know. Just want to show you guys how to beat this team because people in my guild and in chats have been having troubles. So here we go. So target the Millennium Falcon first. Come over here. Use the targeting computer. Let's see if it does remove any protection. What's up, guys? How's it going? Swap over here. All right. How's it going, guys? Lower my music a little bit. So today's the second round of Grand Arena. And the other guy from last round, not sure if he attacked me or anything. So let's pause that. Today we're going up against a guy named Kolto-chan. But let's check the first round from a couple days ago. So we got the full clear, but he didn't even attack me at all, whatsoever. So yeah, I don't know what he was thinking, just going full defense and hoping that I don't get through him and then he can get some wins on attacking. I don't know what he was thinking actually, but yeah. We're gonna wait on the Grand Arena stuff, see if we can get more guys in here. Ranks, not too bad in ships, but man, tough. Trying to stay in top 30, top 20-ish now because of all these stupid Revens. I don't even know who this guy is. He's like never here. You get base. Today I just got my Night Sister Spirit to gear 12, so that's pretty cool. Hoping that the other Talzin lead team with Spirit, Zombie, and Asajj can do some damage against Dark Revan once he comes out, hopefully. But he hasn't come out yet, and we don't know. To someone else. And I got a pretty sick gear piece today, or mod, I guess. A mod piece from doing the scavenger run in the events place. It was well, it's of course gonna be a health mod, but the speed on it, man, ooh, 19 speed I got on that thing. So it'll be a 20 once I slice it to 6 dot. Let's swap this to this guy. Apparently there's some some stuff going on in our guild chat right now. I'm not sure really what it is. Just messing around, I think. Better not be too serious. You can't get too serious over a video game. That's just pathetic. Oh, come on. Don't you die on me, Joey. I'm off to someone else. Let's just do this. He's gonna counter us anyways. So how's everybody's day going so far? It's what, 4 p.m. my time, so east it's like 6. So I guess it's afternoon, nighttime, I guess. I got my bracket set up for March Madness. If you guys want to see those brackets, you can let me know. I can show you. I got 2 of them in my in the tournament that we're in the bracket challenge with my family. It's 2 per person, and there's like 5 people, I think. Can get rid of him right now. Perfect. Not too bad. So what I was trying to do last night was to stream from my Xbox to OBS. And it worked kind of, but I think what I need to mess with is a bitrate, or where is it? The scaled resolution. I can't change the resolution when I'm streaming, but before I stream, I can test with it and mess with it. But I think for the bitrate, I'm gonna up this to 2K because I was at 2750 before, and it was just lagging its balls off. It was just ridiculous. So, I'll mess with it, trying to get the camera gonna be crappy. It's a really crappy camera, but what really matters is the gameplay quality, and if you guys can see, that's all that matters. I'll go with you. I'll go with you. I'll go with you. Yeah. Okay. Let's check in on our territory wars. This is the setup phase. Stay with me, my blood. You don't need to run. So we got this one. Let's see how many I got. I forgot I thought I placed some, but not all of them, so we're at rank 5. We got like, what is this? 154. I think that's enough for one more team we can place. Yeah. We can probably place a one more. So we can't do that one. We did a bounty hunter here. Gotta make sure which one. I think it's this one. I didn't place one here. So we'll see. Yeah, I didn't place one here. So I think we'll do still have bounty, or not bounty hunters, we still have what's it called? First order. But I guess you could just use first order, why not? I was thinking of another team we could use, but I think first order is a safe bet. Alright, let's check up on this drama in chat. This Hellrick guy is kind of funny. Where is it at? Death Mem didn't donate to me. My typing not working? Oh, my game. Nox! It's crashing. I didn't do anything, no. Alright, we'll close it. Open it back up again. Sipping on straight chlorine. Howard is funny. You know, the story though about what he's saying and what they're talking about in chat is Death Nemesis, another guy in the guild. We were doing tank raid yesterday, and you can pretty much solo it for the most part on auto with a C3PO team, and I think that's what he was trying to do. But when he put on auto, something like went wrong, and he died early on and posted early in phase 1, like a few million damage, and Howard was like pissed, and everybody else was like, "Oh, you gotta be kidding me again," because it happens not to just him, but to everybody else. Some people mess up on the raids, and this Howard guy was saying like, "Well, I want free donations then from you, from Death Nemesis," and it was just funny. Halleck just thinks that he deserves stuff that really isn't what he needs. He doesn't deserve it. Plus, it's just a little donation. Just because he doesn't get it doesn't mean it's a big deal. But, alright, it's loading back up. Here we go. Running for my life. So I'm trying this Streamlabs OBS. I think I set donations, but you don't have to donate. It's just there. What I do want this to work for though is to see the viewers. So you can check the viewers, and I have a sub goal. Yeah, I have a sub goal. Let's check it. So top left, you got sub goal, and then right below it, you got the viewer count. And I didn't want to do chat because most of the time we don't have a lot of people in here. But when we do, maybe I'll turn it back on. And the what are they called? The alerts. You'll see an alert when you subscribe, donate, what's it called, super chat, but I can't use donations or super chats, unless I hit 1,000 subscribers. But we're not very close to that. But we're just having a good time here for now. All right, so let's get back into it. Let's get going in the grand arenas. Let's actually, where is it? I'm getting used to this Streamlabs thing, OBS. Let's go to okay, I don't think my screen capture is working and I should have reset my OBS. This is kind of annoying when this happens. Okay, so now it's working. Now I gotta resize it. 1 sec. Oh my gosh. I don't want to grab that. Okay. I'm just a chemical. This is so touchy. Okay. So that's set. Let's go to the screen capture of Discord. We'll see our opponent stuff. So right here we got Hammerhead versus Kolto-chan. Both 3.5. Same tune and chip. Pretty similar ranks. Yeah, very similar. I have 14 more Zetas than him. More gear 11, more gear 12. Skip down to 6 dots. Way more 6 dots. 100 or less than 100 speed 10s. 15s I got 20 on his, and plus 20s I got a little bit more too. He's got Revan and Treya. He's got 299 Revan, so I'm glad I saved that, or my Revan for offense, so it won't be that big of a problem. He's got Bosk, Nest, not really Nest. Nest is only 6-star. He's got C3PO, okay. So he's got some Rebels and some Sith, so nothing too crazy. Let's swap back over here to the game. And we'll pull up. Okay. All right, now we'll go in. Grand Arena, Kolto-chan. It's got Jolie as his profile pic. Okay, so check the defenses first. I did change up one team, but everything else is pretty much the same. We got a Bastila with some other Jedi, some Night Sisters, but instead of Spirit, I threw in Talia. Hopefully that'll do some more work. And then I got a same Karth team I've been using, same Ewoks, Bounty Hunters down here, and then right here I got some, not First Order, I got Imperial Troopers that I used in place of First Order because, I don't know, I just feel like First Order, against most of these teams around my Galactic Power, it's more useful, I'd say. So let's see. Let's see his. Is this guy serious? You guys see this? He's got to be trolling. He's got to be messing around. There's no way. He just mixed and matched everybody. Look at this. He's got a Revan, JTR, Thrawn, Vader, and R2. I haven't seen anything like this. Is this a new strat?
Is this like the OP strat now? Just throwing up everybody? Well, I mean, where do we start? There's no leader here, or no. Everybody has a leadership ability besides these two bottom ones, Wampa and First Order. So, yeah, I mean, this is weird. I guess we can just go with these guys and throw. This is just weird, guys. I don't want to do Revan against Revan. I might do Revan versus this team, though. There's a Scion, Jolie, and Yoda. It's my problem. I want you to follow me down to the bottom. I make me insane inside. Alright, let's use this team. Alright. We will target. Oh, let's just do Yoda first. See you later, Yoda. See you later, Yoda. Okay. Chewie next. We'll do the AoE next with Yoda. Ooh, we can get a big hit here on Chewie. Ooh, 90k. Yikes. Gotta go for him first. He's gonna res. Forgot about that. We got an AoE attack with Revan. Swap TM. Do this. Let's just do this. I want to get as many banners as I can. This is a strange comp we're going up against. People won't cry for a king. Neon gravestones. Boom, big hit. 58k. Let's go. Alright. So who does not have full protection? We use it back on Jolie, I guess. One more in a day. Move on to someone else. Promise me. And we're about done, boys. Alright. Full banners there. Alright. So next team, let's see. What is the next biggest threat? I'd say probably this team here or the Revan. The Emperor Palpatine team looks kind of strange. Before we do this, is there any team we can use JTR against? Possibly. You could probably use First Order against one of these teams. Let's use JTR against this Emperor Palpatine. Let's check speeds on BB-8. If he's not quick enough, we could use First Order on this team instead. .252, not very good. So we will use First Order. Alright. Let's go for BB-8 first. Target and Yeah, I just have never seen a comp like this before, just mix and match of everybody. Very strange indeed. Ah, come on. I mean, there's a lot of stuns in this team, man. Ooh. It's gonna be interesting how the fear is gonna work in Darth Revan's kit. They can't people attacking Revan can't they are unable to stun or ability block them. They turn those into the ferocity buffs, which give them more damage output and potency. So yeah, it'd be kind of different, I guess. Nice. We about lost our officer there, but we still won regardless. All right. We're gonna use resistance against this weird Revan team. Who's gonna be our 5th? Why not? B2. I mean, I really do like B2. I wish I could gear him up a little bit more, but I gotta use gear on my Night Sisters first. So let's get this on. Wait. Yeah, let's do it on her. Try to get stun here. Nice. Now we'll get a big hit on Revan. Nice. Oh, it's because his saber triggered. I'm like, what the heck? Alright, there we go. They gone. Possibly get a removal tourney there? Yeah, I guess so. On Vader. And she's gone. Thrawn's next. Ooh, we got Illuminate Destiny. I suppose I could just use like a partial team to try to get more points out of this, but yeah, I don't think this guy's gonna be able to get through my walls. Night Sisters and such. But yeah, this is a GG. What is that? We got 2 down or 3 down already. We got 3 more to go. Oh, I'm so high. All right, so I think we'll save. Let's see, these for later. This team down here though, with Wampa, Wampa can do some pretty nasty damage, but no, it's these other 3: Talzin, Hermit Yoda, and Han. I'm kind of afraid of. So I think up against these guys, we use Treya. That's what I think. Flying from a fire from Nico and the Niners. Oh. All right. Yeah, stun him first. That's what we like to see. We are going to go after Talzin first. Let's put this on, actually, Yoda. See what I want to be now for the beautiful day for making a break for. See, now he can't heal at all. She gone. He gone. Who's next? Come on. Yeah, this round is pretty easy compared to the other round. Now, but what is going to be the tough round is this last round, and I'm most certain that that one guy I mentioned last time round, the I'm not sure, like sexy something. That's what his name was. Yeah, he's got a really good roster, really good. Nothing to mess around with. So I'm not sure what I want to do with defense around that. My dude's pretty much the same thing as this defense for this round. Because I really want to save Revan for his Revan. Let's see what team we want to use next. Let's go for the top one with Kylo. And we'll use Rebels. Rebels. Actually, I don't want to because he will not gain that buff from the guard buff from Chewbacca. So let's possibly use a different. Let's see what tanks do we have. Yeah, we just need somebody that's really beefy, so they can stick with their guards. I'll just throw in Barris, I suppose. Let's go for Treya first. He just got destroyed, man. I just noticed that my face cam is a little bit big. I kind of want to make that smaller. Something like that is a little bit better, I suppose. What I don't want is to have everything just be so big and in the way. I might even, yeah, I'm gonna move my the sub goal a little bit. Something like this. That looks better. Okay, we got one more team, boys. This is, wait, what is this team? It's a Nihilist team. Well, he did set defense, but it's just a mix and match, you know, kind of defense. He just threw leaders, characters from different teams, just all into one. It wasn't very smart of him to do. Yeah, it's pretty much just an easy win. I'm not worried about this, really. Pretty easy stuff here. Next round should be a crazy round. That guy I'm facing next round, or I should be facing next round, is so stacked. Oh, he took hit. Let's try to get that back up. Oh wow. 60 banners. Pretty good stuff. On to the ships next. On to the ships next. He hasn't even attacked me yet. Now let's look. So the next guy is, he's got pretty much the same roster that I have. I'm definitely gonna use Night Sisters and Karth for defense. Probably Bounty Hunters also. Ewoks maybe stick with them. And oh man, I do want to use Bastila, but I don't know. I mean, he's gonna have a rev, and I might just do this and just do what I've been doing, and then just hope that he doesn't full clear me, depending on what he uses. After this ship, we'll check out the guy that we're worried about. All right, so we will use this guy first. So he's dead. Why isn't this letting me see who this person is? Like, I don't know which Geonosian this is. Is this Sunfac? Is this the soldier? Is this the spy? Like, how am I supposed to tell who this is? I think it's Sunfac. Oh. No, it's Geonosian soldier, so that's good to know. See, I would have gone for the ability or whatever, the buff immunity thing on Biggs. And he's dead. Your guys set trash on defense, and none of them have Revan or Treya. Dang, what galactic power are you, man? That seems like what I normally go up against, but these last couple of Grand Arenas have been pretty tough. So we got 63 banners from that one, pretty good stuff. And let's see what our full clear ends up being. 1510. That's around almost max points you can get. The last time I calculated, it was around there. So pretty good stuff. The guy that I'm worried about right here, guys, is not this guy here, but I want to check to see what he's looking like. When I checked the other guy, I checked bounty hunters. Ooh, wow. So, a little bit of different. This might be even a little bit more tough if he does place these guys on defense when he has, what is this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, definitely a little bit tough. These two, Boba and Jango, are going to be really annoying to go through. Let's check first order. So he's got a real solid first order. Let's see. I know he has a good Jedi. Does he have other Jedi? Yeah, he's got a really good Jedi actually. Jolie's, yeah, he's got everything Zeta. Night Sisters next. No Night Sisters? Okay, maybe this guy is gonna lose because he doesn't have Night Sisters for defense. This is what I looked like. My Night Sisters looked like this about a month or two ago, and I decided to get them all starred, geared, and modded upright. Just because they're super, super nice to have on defense. I want to check if he's going to get Revan. He's going to get Darth Revan, huh? Wow. 3.5 mil GP boy is going to have Darth Revan. Rebels. Wow, those Rebels are nuts. Except for his 3PO. Resistance. Yeah, real solid resistance. Sith? Does he have Treya? He does, but not. He must have just gotten her. Okay, so that guy is not looking too hot against this guy. His name's SXBlur51. This guy is, man, don't want to underestimate this guy at all. Oh, you're 3.1 mil? Yeah, man, like, it's smart how you play because the way that you play is kind of like what I do is you focus your resources on the important stuff. You don't want to be going up against other stuff like a bunch of crap that you don't need, you know. And most other people do that, and then they have a bunch of what you call the fluff for power, and you have all these not very useful tunes that you could have been using, or those resources you could have been using on the actual important ones, and now you have all this crap that you don't really use, and then you're up against these galactic powers that are just people that have all this stuff like you and I have Revan and Treya, and it's just for them it just sucks. You like that Zeta Embo? Yeah, I do too. What is this Zeta actually all about? Does this guy have it? I don't know what Embo Zeta is. I don't think it's an ability. I'm pretty sure that's just a unique, I'm guessing. This guy he also has Grievous. I didn't check his droids. His Azrael guy? Yeah, he's got Grievous, but he doesn't have any of the other tunes to be using Grievous with. Bounty Hunters. What is the Embo Zeta? I haven't really checked Embo Zeta. This isn't that bad of a leader, actually. I think this is, yeah, I think the way of the, whatever you say, that Kyozo is the Zeta. Can't be critically hit, has 30% offense when he has protection, and 30% critical chance when he has no protection. When Embo receives damage from an enemy's attack, he has no protection. Yeah, I think this is the Zeta right here. I like Embo as a character. I think he's a really cool character. I just don't have the time to farm him right now. Cheetah, cheetah. Yeah, same here, Blackbeard, man. I don't get these legendary characters, hero's journey, whatever you want to call them. I never get them the first time around either. I always get them second time around. The closest I got to making it the first time around was with CLS the first time around. I just needed Old Ben, and he was almost there. I just couldn't get him in time. So yeah, this is the guy, Xblur, or SX Blur 51. You got solid bounty hunters, pretty much. You can still use these on defense. It would be a lot easier, though. So, let's see his droids. Does he have a Grievous? Yeah, not really. He could throw these guys on defense, though, if he wanted to. He could use Grievous, B1, B2, and Droidica with, that's what, 4? Plus, like, another 5th. Maybe he wants to throw in his level 72 Magna Guard? I don't know. Or maybe even L3. Ooh, L3 and that would be nasty. So, yeah, and then he's got some solid Ewoks, so he's probably got 3PO. Real solid First Order. Troopers. Oof, wow. Just look at this guy. He's got really solid stuff for almost every important faction. He's got Revan. I want to see his speed Revan. I haven't checked his speed Revan before. Pretty sure mine's faster. Ooh. Mine's faster by 1 speed. But that's gonna be determined by whether or not he's gonna put Bastilla in there. If he doesn't put Bastilla, I'll be able to get the mark on him first. But if he does put Bastilla, I would not. But in Grand Arena, you probably don't want to have Bastilla in the Jedi Revan team. You want to save it and split them apart, since there's a lot of Jedi. You can just break them apart and use 2 different teams. But he's got solid Night Sisters too. Let's check to see which Jedi this is on. So he's got this on the Plague Barrier unique, which gives extra bonus turn meter once somebody falls below 50% HP. Will he get Revan? He will also be able to get Revan. Wow. I get kind of envious about this type of stuff, because if only I would have farmed these characters when they first came out and not waited until after I got Night Sisters, because I really want to get Night Sisters. There's part of me that doesn't regret it, because I need Night Sisters for Grand Arena and other parts of the game, but there's a part of me that just wants to get that next best character and just keep farming the Old Republic, man. Got Rebels, real solid Rebels. He could even use a CLS team with Baze, or use his CLS Chewie Han on offense with 3PO, and then put another Rebels team with Baze and Chirrut on defense if he wanted to. Resistance, he doesn't have a Finn lead, Zeta. He does have these other guys. These are really important ones also. Do Sith. His Sith are ridiculous too. Real good on the Sith. There's no Sith Trooper though. And I think that's about it. This guy's, as you can see, is really loaded in all the categories you need for defense and offense. So yeah, just checking to see if I miss anything. Oh, he even has a Kira. I didn't check the Kira. Let's check the Scoundrels. Or no, I think it's Smugglers. Yeah, Smugglers. So this is probably the team he's going to be using on defense then. He's probably using a Kira, Enfys, Vandor, and L3 with Young Han. Yeah, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I haven't really gone up against these teams, these scoundrel teams with Kirili before, so I might need to watch the videos before I fight these guys and get some help. Yeah, Blackbeard is around that amount of time, like, what is that, 2 to 3 months before they release it? It's usually at least 3 months, actually, before they release him for the second time, the legendary character. Because in a month or less, you can, let's get out of here. So we know that guy's really solid. Let's, go to my roster. I want to see stuff. Let's go to Old Republic. Or we can even, ooh, we got enough today to get him up to 5, I think. Candor Sporto. Nice. Okay, let's check our Republic. I just want to see because I want to see how many I still need. I'm pretty sure I need every single one still. Yeah, I still need a lot. I need all of them actually. I need these 4 plus I have HK, so I need 4 of these. What I will be doing is once I get Mother Talzin and Zombie to 7-star, which will be in about a week or less, I'll be working on probably Karth. I like doing the harder nodes first for the ships. So I'll be doing a 3 refresh a day on Karth. And that'll take longer than a month, I think, because the ships are a pain in the butt. And then after that, which one is Juhani on? She's on a normal energy node, right? Yeah, she's on a 6A, so that's only 16 energy. It's not that bad. What is Basilisk on Fawn at? Where is she at? I already have her almost to 4 or to 5-star actually, so that's a 21. So what I might do in order of farming is the daily energy I get, I'll probably put this on Bastila, and then I'll just refresh Karths each day, and then I'll just be farming from Cantina Candor slowly. So I think if you rewind to first time Revan, Jedi Knight Revan came, I had these guys not all geared, starred up at all. I had Bastila up there, so I got her up first because I thought she was really useful, and she still is. And then I got to Mission because she was Cantina. And then while I was farming, or after I done farmed Bastila, I swapped over to doing Zalbar hardcore, and I think he was on a ship. And then I think is it T3 on Cantina also? So yeah, he was also on Cantina. And then after I did Mission, I got her up by doing the 3 refreshes a day. I always do 3 refreshes a day on characters that I really want to work on. I don't like mix and matching. That's why I just save the extra energy I get on those characters that I'm not going to be working on hardcore. So after I got Mission, I did Zalbar. After Zalbar, I did Jolie, and he was on a energy, or not energy, what is it? A normal energy node. I got him up. He actually was on 2 nodes, so he was super easy, actually. And then lastly, I just saved T3 for last since he was on Cantina. Cantinas are always the easiest ones to get up, so... Yeah, if you were to farm these guys, the new ones for Darth Revan, I'd probably go for Karth first. He's going to be the hardest one to get, and if you were to do his node 3 times a day for refresh, that's at least 8 shards a day. And I don't want to get into the calculating thing. I just know that it's around a month or a little bit over a month to get him to 7-star. And it'll be even quicker if you want to buy the packs or the shipments. So yeah. Yeah, Bastille Elite is easy win, bonus, or full protection, and yeah, so the issue I'm having right now is deciding whether or not I want to use Bastila in this next Grand Arena for offense or defense. I'm not sure. I know I want to use Bastila for or I know I don't want to use Bastila in a Jedi because I can use Jedi Revan, Hermit Yoda, Grandmaster Yoda, Jolie, and Kenobi. That's 5. And I can use that on offense and win almost any Jedi Revan team. I do it all the time in my arena. And so that would leave me with a Bastila. I could use Bastila probably against maybe I do save my Bastila and I put I do want to experiment because I find the Finn team, since he's not patched yet, I find the Finn team I can't really check here. I guess I gotta go back out. I find the Finn Zeta lead with Han, Chewie, 3PO, Trooper really, really good. I'm actually gonna make that even a squad. That's just how much I like using it. Let's go down here. So yeah, we'll use Resistance, and then we'll go into the Rebels. So this team here, those 3 Resistance plus the 2 Rebels. So I really like using this team for right now. You can still take out Revans with this team as long as the RNG doesn't shrug off the exposes on the first target you use your first shot with on Han, because if those exposes don't land, you're kind of screwed. So that's why I don't like using him for attacking Revan anymore for Grand Arena, because it's just really risky and I don't want to risk those points. But I might use him here and there in my Arena team to take out other Revans, but I still think against non-Revans, this is still a really, really good defensive team. But you'll be at the risk at losing your Rebels with CLS, so you can't use really anybody besides Wigs, Biggs and Wedge. Maybe you can just throw in some other Rebels like Old Ben and 3PO, or not 3PO, and R2. And then in your team, if you want to use JTR, you can probably just go JTR and just a bunch of droids, but I like to use Trooper because he's really solid. But that team is still really good right here, this Finn team, because once those exposes going, 3PO gets all of his turns in and he does all those mass assists, and it just, man, it is not fun. So yeah. Alright, see you, man. See you, Blackbeard. You said JTR is the easy one against Kira. Okay, that's good to know. I could probably use something against Bounty Hunters that's not JTR. You wish T3 had a taunt. T3 had a taunt would be pretty good too. But he synergizes with the offensive droids that do damage. Okay, let's see how long we've been streaming, because I'm gonna call it here. Been going for around an hour, 57 minutes. Want to check the shard store. Okay, it didn't refresh yet, but so let's check any mods. I already checked this. I've already checked all of this stuff before. Nothing good in the stores. I guess we can just close it off by doing another arena battle. But be sure to watch this next round of Grand Arena, guys. It's gonna be the roughest probably round I've had in a long time. Probably since the last championship round in the last Grand Arena. Because this guy is just ridiculous with his teams. But we're going to do one more battle in Arena. Revan versus Revan. Oh my gosh, it's so fun. All right. I find it easier to win these games once the first turn, if you get the mark on Revan first, to not, for Yoda when Yoda's turn goes, to not use his AoE first. Because when you're going up against Bastila, it's a lot easier to just save your AoE for when she does her thing with Grandmaster Yoda. Like now he's gonna steal all of our buffs, and then later on we'll steal his buffs, and we'll be all good. So like right now we'll steal the buffs. We lost our Evan, but it's all right. He's gonna probably mark somebody right here. Let's hope not. Oh, he marked Jolie. It should be okay still, I think. Yeah, we'll be all right. So GG. Nice full clear, bro. Keep up the great content. Hey, well, thanks, man. Thanks, Green Metal. I appreciate you saying that, man. Yeah, I like to stream these grand arenas. They're fun to do. Yeah, be sure to, for not just you, but for everybody watching, be sure to like the video, and to sub if you haven't subbed or yet. And if you want to turn the notifications on, you'll get notified each time I go live. Tonight I might or might not do another stream for KOTOR, just depending on how things go. But it's a fun game. I got to what's the planet called? Telos. And we stopped there, but I do want to get the lightsaber going. I really want to get the lightsaber unlocked. Because once I get that going, then man, it's gonna be just a bunch of wreckage for the Sith, since I went Guardian this time in KOTOR. So yeah. Just check this again. Yeah. Nothing to do now. We just wait and see. My payout's in like an hour and 45 minutes, so we still got a little bit to go for that. But yeah, I'm gonna call it here, guys. I appreciate you guys watching. Try to share this for others in your guild, maybe other people in your chats. Get more people in here. It's a lot more fun to chat with other people, not just a couple of us. It is still fun for a couple of us, but I like to get more people in here. I think that'd be a lot more fun. And you see in the top left the sub goal. If you haven't subbed yet, try to sub. We're trying to hit 100, and I want to get this late May. So I'm going on a trip around that time for a while, and I want to try to hit it around there. I think it would be cool, a cool goal to hit. And yeah, so I appreciate you guys watching this, and I'll see you either tonight or tomorrow, because I'm going to stream KOTOR for sure, either tonight or tomorrow. So be sure to stay tuned for those. I'll be streaming those also. So thanks for watching, guys. See ya.